and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we could do another fun little project where I show you the behind the scenes and the process of me creating it. Recently in my newsletter I had a Q&A and one of the questions was, if you could design a brand identity for a fictional character, who would it be? And I picked Cher Horowitz from Clueless. I said that her brand would be playful and bubbly with a lot of retro themes and a touch of nostalgia and glamour. Cher in the movie her whole personality is based around fashion and style and makeovers. So I thought if her brand was maybe like a thrift store with a lot of 90s clothing, or maybe she would be a personal stylist. I think I'm gonna go with the personal stylist approach to create a very fun and pink and bubbly brand that represents Cher and embraces kind of that personal 90s style that is portrayed in the movie. So let's get into it.
So as always, I include a mood board and collected some images from Pinterest of Cher and just the Clueless aesthetic, just to have a little bit of inspiration to jump off of. I've also actually was playing the movie in the background. I love that kind of 90s aesthetic and the old school aesthetic, so I'm thinking of using some sort of old desktop vibe and maybe some Polaroids, some flowers, something like that. I also want to include a tagline from Clueless to Chic, which I really love. So that's what we're gonna do. I start off with editing trying out different glyphs on the font that I've chosen. This font has so many different options to choose from that I've had a good play around, and also customized the eye and created a flower. Adding the tagline and playing around with the placement and also playing around with different options. You can really see my process here and seeing what works, what doesn't. Offsetting the type and creating that kind of Barbie inspired logo. For the sub-mark, I decided to go with the letters C and H and just join them up. And here I am, just copy and pasting it at every single step. I always duplicate my design so that I can always easily go back to the old one if I mess something up, or if I just want to go back and have that other option as well. Then I changed my mind from the flower and thought it looked actually better in a circle instead. This part I wanted to show you because this is the initial kind of landing page that I started designing, and I'm including this in because this was a very terrible design, but I think you have to kind of get that first design out of the way in order for the other ideas to come to you, because I was hating this at the start for a very good reason, and then it slowly changes and evolves. And I think that's so important when designing, is never to go with your first idea, because sometimes, or majority of the time, you will think of something better than your first idea. And then this version was starting to look a lot more like a website, so this is the kind of vibe we decided to go with. Don't know why I'm saying we as if there's anyone else doing this, but this is the vibe I decided to go with. Here I wanted to add a personal stylist kind of quiz that people could take, and I really wanted to include a nice kind of a Clueless inspired outfit, but I couldn't find one, so I went on to Shuffles. And if you don't know what this app is, it's kind of like Pinterest. I think it's linked with Pinterest, and you can create your own collages, and it's super easy to use. You just type in whatever you need to search for and it cuts the objects out for you. And here you can see I've created my own little Clueless inspired outfit. Then I just exported it and pasted it as an image onto the personal style quiz. And the outfit just matched perfectly with the rest of the pink backdrops. Then I included some testimonials that ChatGPT wrote for me. I love using ChatGPT for passion projects, especially for things like this, because it makes the site and the design so much more real rather than just placing placeholder text. This just makes it a lot more realistic. And finally, I've also created a pattern made of the little flower shapes. I probably should have taken a little bit more time doing this, but I kind of rushed this part, not gonna lie. Normally I would take a lot longer, but I was just excited to get this project out there. And as well, just designing a couple of social media posts for a nice Instagram mock-up. And for the highlight covers, I decided to go with a nice gradient using the brand colors that I decided to change up in the end.
So there you guys go. That is Cher Horowitz if she had her own online boutique or a personal styling business. Let me know what you thought of the makeover below. I really love how it turned out. It's very Barbie-core. Yeah, I just love the kind of vibe that we've achieved here. Projects for fun are so good to fuel your creativity, so I would definitely recommend doing that, especially if you always design client projects. You might not always get all the creative freedom that you'd like. If you'd like to also see me rebrand any other business or even another fictional character, also let me know in the comments. And I'll leave my Instagram and my website if you'd like to work with me and where you can inquire, all in the description as well as on the screen. And I'll see you in the next video.